Attea, I'm the best man here. This kid, Sean McPhee, has been my friend for quite some time. He used the technology of a smartphone to deliver my speech, and his paper is so 1990. I can transcribe it to this if you'd like, and send it to you. Email it to you. You know, I thought long and hard about what to say, and you know, in the course of my career, I've had a lot of jobs that have had me do presentations in front of live audiences or for a televised audience. And there was a lot of preparation that went into what I was going to say. And when Sean called me and told me that he was going to marry Rachel and that he had just gotten engaged that night, I knew that I'd have to come up with something very special. And my mind started spinning on what I was going to say. And within 5 minutes, I realized that, you know, I really wasn't going to have to put too much effort into this at all. Because to speak about my best friend and my feelings on him and the decision he just made and what he was planning to do with Rachel for the rest of his life was going to be easy as breathing itself. So I've known Sean for almost 25 years now, very long time. And I'd like to say that for that entire 25 years we were best friends, but that is not the case. For the first 2 or 3 years I knew Sean, we were at odds completely. Any chance we got to torment or fight each other, we did. Be it him chasing me home from my paper route with a group of kids, or by himself for that matter, or altercations at the skating rink where I could barely stand up and this kid was skating circles around me backwards, or him throwing snowballs at my parents' windows on the way home from school, forcing my father to hop into the car and chase him down the street and try and yell at him somehow. Oh, they're all true stories, whether you like it or not. So they say that the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and I believe that because, quite frankly, that's what brought Sean and I together. If you asked me the specifics today, I couldn't tell you one, but there was a point in time when Sean and I just had it in for the same kid. And after that, we were absolutely inseparable. Most every memory of my childhood includes Sean, period. Whether they be good or bad, they all include him. We attended rival high schools, still remain best friends. I committed the cardinal sin of finding Sean drunk in a snowbank, passed out, and had no other choice but to call his mother to come pick him up. She promptly arrived with a tarp set over the back seat and helped me shovel his lifeless body into the back seat. And as this happened, I said, "Goodbye, friend," because I know after this, there's no more friends. We remain friends. I couldn't lift him and carry him, and even if I could, there was nowhere that I could take him to. We used to sneak out of our houses for about 3-4 months. Sean would sleep on his back porch, I would slide out my basement window, and we would go walk Kenmore and Hurdle Avenue just to see what was going on at 3 in the morning. You know what's going on at 3 in the morning? Absolutely nothing. Trust me. So when one time after we did that, Sean's mother caught him coming in the house and proceeded to throw him out of the way using her car and followed me all the way home and catch me by the ear, drag me to my parents' front door and explain that my son is a bad influence on your son, and I don't think that they should hang out anymore. Well, we remained best friends. And in 1999, when I sat down with Sean and said that I was planning on moving to Atlanta after my birthday that year to look at options down there for a career, we still remained best friends through all that distance. So since 1988, I've watched Sean evolve. I've watched him change from an immature troublemaker like me to a law student and to now a respected lawyer. I watched him be the strongest person I knew through the untimely passing of his mother, who's watching down on us right now, I'm sure, and telling me to hurry up. And I watched him gain focus instead of folding. And I watched him attack and excel at school and his career and life like no one else that I knew. Rachel, that's who you're marrying today. Someone who I can say in all honesty has a passion and a drive to achieve anything that's been put in front of him and that he set his mind to. and I've borne witness to every single one of these things. From the day he met you, and I saw that he was going to attack you that same way. And I use the word attack because this is Sean McPhee that we're talking about. And that's how he goes about it. So when he called me and said, hey, I got the question to Rachel tonight, and I'm engaged, we're getting married, I was shocked that he did, because he was my last bastion of, hey, at least Sean's not married. I wasn't surprised at all that you were the one that he chose. So you have a man next to you here who will dedicate every fiber of his being to you and your happiness. And you have someone who's going to attack this marriage with the same fervor that he's attacked school and his career and just life in general. And at this point, I'm just happy to call you my sister, because I definitely call this kid right here my brother. So, everyone, please raise a glass with me, even though my glass is over there. Give me 5 seconds.
Take this one.
Take this one. This works. At the bottom, it's all the vodka. Let's raise a toast to me, to Mr. and Mrs. Sean McPhee. May your love and happiness last as long as my friendship with this man right here is going to, and that's eternally. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Cheers.